Today we take on Van Dorn Farm in hopes of getting the gift card Gobblegum and the Invincible Dark Ops, but also leveling up our Prestige Master gun using one of the best XP farms inside of Black Ops 7 Zombies, and it honestly made this pretty cheesy and pretty easy. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and enjoy the video. Want to unlock all new mastery camos like Singularity ASAP? Check out Mitch Cactus, the biggest and the most reliable name in Call of Duty. They offer instant delivery DLC codes like Monster Energy, plus lobbies delivered in under an hour. Everything is 100% safe and legit for Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. Trusted by the community and seen all over YouTube, Mitch Cactus has over 20,000 verified reviews and thousands of personal vouchers. Make them the go-to for all things Call of Duty and even other games like Battlefield 6. Be sure to use code SPAZEL for 5% off and check out their current Black Friday sale to earn up to 60% off for a limited time only. Today we are going to be completing a hard Dark Ops, sort of. This Dark Ops can be labeled as pretty hard, or it can be labeled as pretty easy. It's dependent on your skill level. Today we have to reach round 50 without going down. Now this one is going to be interesting because we are on Van Dorn Farm Survival, so we do have the trap to use, but I think we're going to be focusing a little bit more on the ray gun. I probably get the regular ray gun or the Mark II. We'll see how we do. But one thing I want to make sure of is I use this AR plenty throughout this match because I do have it level 184 right now, and we need to get it to level 250 to be able to actually get the mastery camo for this weapon. But it should be pretty fun. I'm trying to go for the Dark Ops Mastery, so yeah, we gotta just suck it up and do it. Plus, if you reach round 50 in Van Dorn Farm Survival, you do get a free gift card Gobblegum, so that's gonna be super helpful for whenever the Astra Malorium map comes out. So I figured, when would be a better time than now to get this done? Now, I figured we'll probably do the old XP farm over by the Wonder Fizz, probably one of the best ways you can just level up guns and go through rounds inside of this map a little bit. I don't really know how we'll get to do this, but we're gonna try our best. I've definitely been over round 50 in this game already, so I kind of know what to expect when it comes to terms of the zombies, the speed, all that stuff, which it definitely isn't too bad if you prepare yourself. Now, if you guys didn't know, the DS-20 is one of the best assault rifles inside of zombies. It actually deals a massive amount of damage, and matter of fact, I was using this at round cap earlier today, and it still absolutely shreds. So we're gonna have a weapon with us the entire time that's gonna be very, very good. So who knows, maybe we'll do this gun only without wonder weapons. We'll see. I mean, I would love to get this to level 200 in this game, which, by the way, if you didn't know, if you don't have any weapons Prestige Master, it's actually very doable. It's crazy how fast you level these guns up whenever they're already Prestige Master. Like, literally, it is crazy. I did 70 levels the one day when I first got a Prestige Master, and then I've just been going crazy since today. I forget what I started out at, but I'm already at like 186, like I said at the beginning. So it's definitely relatively quick once you get there. So for you guys who are trying to grind every weapon to Prestige Master Max, it definitely is relatively easy to do once you get it to Master Prestige. I mean, it still takes a decent amount of time. I mean, I've had this max for 3 days now, so yeah, it still takes time. Ooh, we got a mystery perk, and it's Wisp Tea. I'll take it. I actually really like this perk. A lot of people don't like it, a lot of people don't care for it, but me, it's kind of cool. It's cooler to me than Melee Macchiato is. That's for sure. Looks like we got ourselves an epic ether tool. I'll go ahead and take that right now, man. Increase our damage by a lot already throughout this game. Also, it is double XP currently, so we're gonna try and level up as much as possible throughout this game. We're level 35. The goal is 40, but to be quite honest, we'll probably hit about 38. That's more of a reasonable number, especially with going to round 50, of course, which isn't really going to take us long. Round 50 is going to take us about 45 minutes to get done, about maybe 50 minutes, close to about an hour, which isn't really too bad. It just matters how fast we go through these rounds. It matters the gear we get from these pods, just stuff like that. But once you kind of start getting through to the higher rounds, like once you're on about 25, you kind of start going through them relatively quick. The slowest part about this is literally starting and kind of first getting going. That's what takes forever in these runs. It never really is actually going through the high rounds. That's always seems to be a little bit easier than you might think. Let's grab some perks. Let's grab Jug, we'll grab Deadshot. Now we're gonna need a little bit more essence to get the rest of our perks, but right now that's pretty much a good start. Hopefully, through that pot over there, we can get a double pack crystal. That would be super sweet, helping us out a ton. Yeah, eventually we'll start spinning the box for the ray gun, but I think right now we're just gonna use this. I don't even want to waste any bit of essence on the mystery box till we're at least round 30 and above, just so we have a higher chance of actually getting the ray gun. You do, on higher rounds, you have a higher chance of getting the wonder weapons. In case you guys didn't know that, in case you guys are just starting playing, look at that. A refined crystal already. Love to see it, man. My luck with those is just so good. Hopefully they never nerf those, because it is genuinely so nice to just start out and just literally kit yourself to the max. I mean, is it a little OP? Yes, but it don't hurt nobody. You know, it's pretty nice. Ooh, what gobblegums are we gonna get? Big money, big money. Temporal gift, come on. Never is a good old perkaholic. It's always something I just absolutely don't want. It always seems like that, man. Whenever they have double gobblegum weekends, it always just seems like the rarity in which you get the gums is just slim to none. I wish they would add Newton's cookbook, or whatever it is, so we can actually, say, take our insta-kills, our nuke gobblegums, or whatever they're called. Not the one, they don't actually spawn in a nuke, but they give you essence in turn of it. Maybe we could turn those into a good old wall power or something, like kind of how we did back in Black Ops 3. That would be such a cool little update, and it would be some reused content that, frankly, I wouldn't be mad about. And I think most of the community would actually really like that as an update, for sure. Maybe just a little bit of a reloaded update. Doesn't have to be a main seasonal update. It can just kind of be something slight like that. Ready, our first Xursa. Come on, big buddy. And he's dead. As easy as that. Definitely does not take long to kill him with this DS-20 assault rifle. We already are almost at 190 with this bad boy. We already leveled it up quite a bit this game. I'm telling you, it is so fast, especially with double weapon XP on. But yeah, I definitely want to grind as many camos as we can with this. On these earlier rounds, we're pretty much just trying to push through as fast as possible. Sometimes staying on kind of the ground instead of by the Wonder Fizz makes them go a little bit quicker. Because of course with that strategy, they have to come over here, they have to actually jump up there for you to kill them. It isn't always the fastest right at the start, of course. And he's dead, love to see it. Okay. We can just keep training around. Yeah, once we get the ray gun, we definitely can do some other little XP farms that are actually pretty good. You just need, obviously, the ray gun for it. But we should be able to kind of get a lot of it done this game, I would say. Should be able to grind out a lot of weapon levels. We should be able to grind out a lot of player levels and also get this Dark Ops and Gobblegum. This is going to be a pretty efficient game, I would say. We definitely aren't going to be slacking at all throughout this game. Should make good time as well. Where's this last Ravager? There's one right there. He's dead. There's our max. Already on round 18. We're in 10 minutes. Definitely not too nasty bad, I would say. We're going pretty quick through all this. It definitely isn't too hard to go through these rounds, I would say. But yeah, I was going to pick Ashes of the Damned, and we were going to do a high round strategy thing with it, like we did the other day, the one strategy where you're kind of sitting in the jail cell. But I was like, I want to get this gift card Gobblegum, man. That's something that I don't want to be sleeping on. I want to be able to have that whenever Astra comes out. Having 30k when you start is so OP. So it's definitely a gun we need to do. And, oh, Wisp T grabbed it. I was like, no way, we just got double. But having that in Astra is so OP. And not having it is crazy bad, especially when you can get it, right? And I definitely wouldn't want to do it once that map comes out. I'm not going to want to do this. I'm excited to see what they do for Exit 115 and the Blackwater Lake survival maps, as well as the Cosmodome one. Going to be very cool to see the rewards. So far, the rewards for this game are good. Ooh, here's our next Xursa. Come on, big fella. Bring it on up here. Where is he? We can reload. Where did he go? Holy moly, get me out of here. If we go down, it is 100% over. I need to get a new vest. We already have this thing maxed, which is super nice. We have a legendary triple pack. So we definitely got a big advantage already in our game. But next, we obviously need the 3-plate vest, just to kind of protect us from dying. My game is so laggy for some reason. Holy moly. As you guys can see, you deal about 10,000 damage with this bad boy, which is absolutely awesome in terms of an AR. Definitely deals quite a bit of damage, I would say. There's a full power over there we definitely should grab. And then we should be good. Yeah, I need to go grab that 3-plate. Let me open up the actual barn, or shed? I don't know, that's the barn. So that must be the shed. I think on these earlier rounds, it's probably good to train as well. I mean, I don't really know. It depends on what you want to do. Obviously, you can sit by the Wonder Fizz. It's super safe. Or you don't have to. Or you can sit somewhere else. There's so many spots you can kind of chill around, train around inside of Van Dorn Farm Survival. Reload. What do we got over there? Is that an insta-kill? Did I run past an insta-kill? No way. I did. Oh my gosh. Literally, we have an insta-chillin'. There we go. There's a bonus points, and there goes the round. Love to see it. Yeah, around 30, we'll probably start spinning the box just to kind of help us a little bit. I got a toxic growth right here. I was trying to see if you could sit back here behind this like shutter. Obviously, toxic growth is just going to kill him. But who knows? I guess you could just toxic growth farm if you wanted to for a little bit. One day there'll be an infinite toxic growth glitch. And it'll be absolutely broken. It was in Cold War. I'm sure it'll be this year. I'm sure there'll be a way. But with toxic growth, it's always a good spot to just kind of chill. You can make very light work of some rounds. Because obviously in the Wonderfizz spot, you can't activate toxic growth or they will throw meat at you. Or actually, I don't know if they throw meat at you, but they will kill you. Pretty much. This is the best way to explain it. And okay, we gotta reload. Let me get out of here. I did make the swap over to Ether Shroud now because that's definitely gonna be the better field upgrade to use in terms of going for high rounds, of course. You don't really want to be caught with toxic growth on round 40. Getting caught in a corner trying to activate toxic growth, it will not save you. There's level 194. See, we're definitely going to be able to get there. I think we started at 186. We already got 10 weapon levels, right? Which isn't a lot, but when you remember that we have this gun Prestige Master, then it's like, okay. That definitely seems like quite a bit. And just keep training around here. Yeah, eventually we'll probably get the ray gun. I don't know. We'll probably run the Wonderfizz Strat as well. That just makes it literally free. But right now we're just trying to go through these rounds as fast as humanly possible. I was trying to make that stretch to 30 before we do that. I want to grab napalm. Let me throw these turrets down. We're going to get more. I don't think do we have napalm unlocked? We do. Actually, give me fireworks. That's probably going to be a better ammo mod to use anyways for the high rounds because we can just shoot one bullet and literally kill an entire round. So, yeah, that's going to be probably the best bet when it comes to doing this right now. I also am researching Napalm Burst, as it is a very good ammo mod, and I want to test out some of the new augments. Hey, there's a new level. Level 36. Love to see it. I hate when I'm on one of these rounds and I have to buy ammo. It is like the worst thing ever. But we pretty much just got to buy some more perks, and then that's really it in terms of things we have to purchase. Those will help us a ton. Quick revive and stamina. But now we should pretty much be able to just chill right here. And then whenever, say, we get the ray gun, if we want to use the ray gun again, we don't have to with this weapon. We can do just fine for a long time. Then we can just chill right here with it as well. Dude, fireworks is so OP right here. This is crazy, bro. Literally cheesing Dark Ops is such a fun thing to do. Hopefully we can figure out a way to cheese the 999 Dark Ops. Now that's gonna take some serious dedication no matter what. Even if like you could use the gums that flip the rounds, you know how long you have to sit there and how many gums you gotta use? I don't think anybody has 999 of those gums, right? Not even 900, let alone 300, right? So no, I don't think that is gonna be a super efficient way. Maybe if you're on like round 899, you can use 100 of them. If somehow you got lucky enough to get 100 of them in that 800 rounds. But I don't know if that's really a thing anybody even has at all as well. Maybe like timeouts from Black Ops 6. But then again, you gotta remember, those are like 2 minutes each. So how much time are you gonna spend on those rounds? Right? Who knows? I mean, I've never been to those high of rounds to know how long they take. I know they take a decent amount of time to go through, but I don't know if that's really an efficient way. But who knows? Maybe you guys know. Because again, I've been, max was like 240 on Citadel, and then I literally quit because I got bored. But, yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll go to round 999. Maybe we'll wait for another map to come out with a different strategy. I don't know if I could do it on Ashes of the Damned. I definitely, even if I started it today, I definitely couldn't even do it by the time Astra comes out. That's one of those things that takes me a long time to do because I only do a few rounds a day. Like, I couldn't sit there and do 300 rounds and then save and quit, go to bed, wake up, and do 300 more rounds. We have another Zursa. I forgot the name for a second. We can go ahead and finish the bear as soon as possible. That's probably one of the biggest things we need to focus on is whenever one of those spawns in to make sure we focus him 100%, because he definitely can kill you rather fast. And we do not want those problems. We want him to not even spawn in if that was possible. Then usually, whenever you're in that spot, you kind of got to hop out for him, pretty much. 34. We're definitely flying through this game. We have a Xursa just now spawned in. I'm going to sit here for a second until Xursa does make her way over here. But then we can just hop down. I haven't even used the trap yet, dude, because again, dude, this AR just shreds. We don't really need to use it. I mean, yeah, it's super safe. Not really, though, with Xursa being around. It really isn't the safest thing to do. With Xursa, you can definitely easily die just by activating the trap and just relying on the trap. Because it barely even messes with Xursa. So you definitely got to be extra careful. We can throw our point turrets down, or whatever they're called. Yeah, point turret. Use those to get a little bit of extra kills. Trying to work on that mastery a little bit, and we got double Xursas. See, the one thing the ray gun would be good for if we went and got right now, even if we wanted to use this the whole game, was to kill Xursas. Ray gun is like top tier meta for Xursa killing. For sure, whenever you have it triple packed. We're almost to level 200 for this, so our goal already is almost met there. We'll definitely probably cross over that. Shoot, we might even hit 210. Could be close. If so, then we're definitely just going to grind out the remaining 40 levels over in multiplayer. So I can get this mastery camo, obviously not in this video, but soon. We'll grab this nuke. Double points, nice, love to see it. I should probably swap over my tacticals. Use some monkey bombs. Those will definitely help us a little bit whenever Xursa spawns in. Okay, we can just hop up here. Yeah, this is going to make this Dark Ops so incredibly easy. It isn't even funny. Just sitting right here. We just pretty much got to watch out for Ravagers. This is a full power. Because by the time the zombies get up here, you can pretty much deal all the damage you need to deal. Now, sometimes you might get caught like that during the reload. But it's pretty much easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'm sure most of you guys know. If you play zombies, you know about this strategy. This isn't in no way, shape, or form something just found. It definitely is the new, fastest way to get weapon XP for sure. And XP, I guess, if you think about it. And also Dark Ops's. If you're trying to go that route. This round's almost over. And there we go. I don't think I need any more perks. Weapon level is at 199. Love to see it. There's 7,500 XP for the camo, for the level 200 camo, but we aren't 200, I don't think. We hit 199. Maybe it already gave it to us. Let me grab most of the salvage and plates, because we 100% need it. And here's the last zombie. There we go. I guess we could spin for the ray gun. I don't really want to spend too much time in here, though, because it is a very bad spot to be. We just got a legendary MXR. Is that another Xursa? Okay, so let's say we activate this, right? We need to focus heavy Xursa before Xursa gets over here if we want to make use of this. Come on, tread. Okay, Xursa's dead. Alright, then the trap is going to be useful now for the zombies, but obviously you don't get much XP, if any, from this trap. No weapon XP as well. Pretty much, it's just a get through the round card. It's not really a beneficial card. So if you're trying to grind weapon XP, or if you're trying to grind XP, whatever it is, I wouldn't recommend using the trap as much. Now, obviously, if you're just trying to go for the Dark Ops, or if you're just strictly going for round 999, then of course use it as much as possible. It's going to save you a ton of time. There's the last zombie to end off round 36. We can hit this again. We're going to have some zombies spawn right here. It's no big deal. There is the burst pistol. I forget what that gun is called. We can actually hop up here. We got another gum. What do we get? Cash back. Still nothing good, man. Around 37, and we are still getting buns for gums. Definitely nothing great. Let's reload. We can kill these guys. Dude, my frames always drop so much whenever I have a massive horde right here. It's crazy. This definitely seems like it can crash your PC. Oh, geez. Hopefully that does not happen. So there is nothing that messes with our Dark Ops. Because I want to be one and done with this thing. Imagine we go down on like round 49. That would be so bad. Hey, there's level 200. Let's go. Okay. We're still level 36. We haven't ranked up again. Yeah, I think 37, 38 will probably be a good number. Especially after completing the Dark Ops with that extra XP. As well as it getting doubled we'll definitely probably hit 38. Which is a pretty good number, I would say, because we haven't been in this game long. 30 minutes, not too nasty bad, I would say. Okay, we got a decent amount of time with this Ravager round to spin the box. We don't need that. Let's throw that over there. We can snag that, though. The Raiden. Haven't really used this thing much. It's probably really, really good. I don't think all these guys are going to die from that. Okay, the Ravager rounds, dude, and like the dog rounds have always been so clutch when it comes to high rounding. It's basically just a free round, I guess you could say. And I'm not really saying we're going super high rounds, but close to it, I guess you could say, right? This Peacekeeper looks so weird with that barrel. Alright, let's just finish these guys. There we go. Come on, give me the ray gun. I could go give these to Chompy, but I don't really want to raid around for that. That is very unlikely. And it's not every round anymore. I wish you could get the gauntlet, dude. I wish Treyarch would update it to where you could get the gauntlet in this. It's in the box, but you can't even get it at all. We have another Zersa. I think pretty much the best way we're going to go about killing Zersa, say, we throw a point turret down, pop the trap, and then we just focus Zersa's beehives. So we can get that critical spot exposed. Come on, and it's dead. Love to see it. There we go. Fireworks just activated. Okay. We got a bonus points. That is helpful. I want to try and do the HKD streak as well throughout this game. Maybe we'll do it next round, because we do obviously need to get the streak. And of course we got to get the insta-kill off the actual thing behind the barn. And then we can try and do it, hopefully. I've heard a lot of people have things in the game happen to where they say use 2 in 1 round and it works and it gives you the calling card. So who knows? We'll try it if we have to. But pretty much you got to get 50 kills with 1 HKD deployment. Okay, we have this Doppelgas. Let me just train these zombies up. Okay, we can pop it. HKDs are now in. Come on, give me my 50 kills. Come on. Give me as many as possible. 100 kills HKD. Just need 50. Okay, it looks like they're all gone. Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to slide in. We're going to be Superman. We're going to buy it and see if we can get it. Come on. Can you get it with 2 in 1 round? Is it still working? Big money, big money, big money. Come on, HKDs. Do some damage. They surely did some damage. Holy crap. Did we get it? Does it still work? It still does work. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh, dude. We just earned so much XP. We just completed a whole mastery tab. Jeez, dude. Knitted out, or kitted out master. Let's go. We just earned so much XP. Okay, well, we might actually hit 39 this game. Now that we have done that, that was actually pretty smart. What an easy way to get some XP, man. Never forget about those. Never forget about the mastery badges, all that good stuff. That's so much XP you're missing out on if you do forget about those. Oh my gosh, get me out of here. We cannot take any chances when it comes to us possibly going down. Because again, if we go down once, we don't get this Dark Ops. You got to get to round 50 without being downed at all. Which is pretty easy when you think about it, but it isn't always the easiest thing once you're in game. That still can be a little bit challenging, but we only have 9 more rounds to go. I don't even know if we're going to be able to get this frickin' wonder weapon. At this point, I'm deciding if we should even keep trying for it or if we should just suck it up and use our gun. Problem is it's going to slow down just a little bit, of course. But dude, this thing still shreds Zersa. There we go. Zersa's dead. Round 41 Zersa being absolutely fried. We got a Doppelgas. He's dead. Yeah, well, thankfully they didn't do any special zombie weapon camos. Because that would have been pain to get to round 40 and then have to do the camo challenge. That would not have been fun. This should finish pretty much this whole round. If not, then we'll just get them gun kills. I will never say no to that. It's free weapon levels. We need them. We're 49 away from having the mastery camo for the DS-20. which in my opinion looks pretty sweet. And then I think I'm going to go for the koi pond one. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to end up getting them all, but definitely the ones that are absolutely horrendous and ugly and not even animated, I'll probably go for those second. Love to see it. I have no plate, so I had to back out of the Wonder Fizz strat. We can just finish off this round. It should almost be over. We've killed plenty of zombies already. Just kind of train them up a little bit. There was a plate over here. There we go. Okay. Every plate matters, man. That's the difference between life and death, completion, and having to redo it again. Which is always super annoying when you gotta redo something that you spent so much time on. There's fireworks. That'll help kill him. Fireworks is such a game changer, dude. Okay, and the nice thing is it counts as weapon XP. So all those kills still count towards our gun, which is so nice. Yeah, we definitely need to go buy some plates. For sure. Okay. This round should almost be over. We can kind of finish this round and go to the crafting station real fast. There's an extra zombie. Looks like we have a few extra zombies. Round 44, let's go! Do we need it? No, but it could be a good Xursa weapon. Once we triple pack it. It might not even be smart to do that. Let's hold off on doing that right now. Because that could end up getting us killed. That is such a dangerous place to be. Let me just go ahead and toss a monkey. And we can just focus Xursa. Back up a little bit. Shred the crit. Reload. Dead. Love to see it. I don't have Ether Shroud. I used it to grab that ray gun, of course. So we need to be super careful. Point turret. And fireworks activating right there. Super clutch. Let me throw another one. We got a doppelgas spawning in. Let me reload. Okay. Pretty much can kind of just sit. Hit fire a little bit. Doppelgas is dead. They're real easy to kill. Really no worry. I mean, obviously, if you have a good weapon. If you're using a very bad one, then maybe, just maybe, he might absolutely cook you. Okay, Xursa, here he is. We need to stun him. There we go. Come on, big money, big money. He's almost dead. Dead. Okay. There's fireworks. Nice. Probably should be leveling this thing up again here shortly. Reload. Nice. End around 44, pretty much. I do have a dog. I went ahead and bought a dog. Such a cool little streak to have. I probably my favorite streak in zombies right now. There's not really many, but out of all of them, that's definitely one of my favorites. We can kind of just chill over here. No big deal. More gums. What can we get? Give me something ultra. Come on. Profit sharing. Oh my gosh. They always give me the gobble gums that I just don't use. And I'm not saying profit sharing is bad, but I don't play with people. I don't literally play public matches. I don't play with friends. I literally am a solo zombies player 100% of the time. So those gobble gums that kind of are good for teammates, they're not good for me. A lot of people are like, bro, what are you talking about? That gobblegum's really, really good. And it's a team-related gobblegum. And I'm like, well, hold on now. I don't play with nobody. So it does suck to me. But we can just go ahead and pop a monkey. There we go. Nice thing is we can kill the doppel. Shoot these guys. Ooh, insta. Nice, 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 nice. We can just shoot back over here. I don't know why my character is feeling real weird. Almost like super slow. I got hit with a slow curse. Should be able to complete this round pretty easily. Okay, we can reload. Come on, zombies. Yeah, I'll be excited whenever I have this thing maxed, because I never have to use it again. Until I'm grinding out Singularity on it. Or the Chroma Flux camo. Then I'll have to use it, but then I'll be happy to use it. But I've been literally using this weapon the past 3 days, non-stop. So it'll be nice whenever we have it maxed. There's weapon level 205. Which is absolutely crazy when you think about it. Okay, there we go. There's the end of that round. We can fill up on our plates, re-grab some more. I want to get this ray gun max, but we'll probably end up waiting until the next Ravager round. There's fireworks again. Hey, we got a new augment unlocked. Xursa's here. There we go. So that's the method for when Zersa spawns in. Just pop down, start the trap, shoot the head, blow the beehive off, and then shred him. And there we go. We got rid of Zersa with pretty much no issues. You just got to make sure that initial damage isn't the damage that kills you. Alright. This round should probably almost be over, I would say. Trap's killed quite a bit of them. I think it lasts 45 seconds. So it definitely gives you enough time to kind of kill a lot of the round, if not the whole round. I am completely out of ammo, which is not a good thing. But I'm going to stay here till that trap turns off, just to maximize the kills that we get. We can go ahead and buy some ammo, and we can finish off this round ourselves. Nice little fireworks activation right there. We're 4 rounds away. Almost 3. So we should be good. And you're dead. Here's a bonus points. Alright, there's that. I don't have any monkey bombs. Should I go re-up? Probably. I don't want to depend too much on a Ravager round. We still have our dog. I'll probably activate that on like round 49, but with my luck, we'll get lucky enough to have a Ravager round on 49. Okay, there's triple pack for the ray gun. Should be able to use that a little bit to kind of help us get there. But I want to use this as much as I can just so we can get that weapon XP. Ooh, round 48's a Ravager round? I will take it, dude. This will be pretty darn easy with the ray gun. It usually always is. We can just chill pretty much right here and just spam at our feet. Or we could say hop down and use our DS to get that extra weapon XP. Because when you really boil it down, every kill counts. It all adds up in the end. Makes it just a little bit quicker. Maybe that's one less game of multiplayer we gotta play. One less game of zombies we gotta play to get this thing maxed. There's our max ammo. We definitely have exceeded our level that I've wanted to get to this game. For sure. We got another Zersa spawning in. I can call in my dog this round, since this is the last round, that we should be able to get the Dark Ops next round. So the moment it flips, we should be good. Come on, Zersa. We gotta shred his little beehive. Shred, 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 shred. Reload. Come on. And he's almost dead. Literally, he's a hair on the trap. Killed him. Something that doesn't happen much. Okay. There's our Doppel. Doppel's dead. I haven't seen the dog get any kills. There we go. I see one now. Most of the zombies are just... Oh, there's a Zersa. Forgot about you. Don't go down now, Spazo. Do not go down now. Alright, let's chill. Chill, 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 chill. Throw that. Bam. Reload. Okay, monkey bomb just went off. I don't have plates. Oh, ether shroud. Oh, 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 oh. Well, monkey. Well, monkey. Bam. Plates. Dude, what am I doing? We cannot die on the last rounds. That elite's literally so close to being dead. There we go. There's fireworks. Round's almost over. Finish him off. Come on. Big money, big money, big money. Come on, Wisp T. Kill him. And there we go. That should be the Dark Ops. Okay, there's one zombie left, but cool. We turned the Rampage Inducer off. So the next round don't start right away. We can actually see this freaking calling card. Come on. Let me see it. Where is it? Round 50 without going down. We should get the Gobblegum too. Hello? Where is the calling card? There it is. Invincible. Let's go. Nice. Reach round 50 without getting downed. There it is. Dark Ops completed. Let's freaking go. Okay, now what I want to do for this video is I want to go ahead and just leave our game and see what all we earned throughout this match. XP, weapon XP, Dark Opses, etc. Let's do it. Hit level 38, so we were kind of right. Okay, let's skip this. So how much XP did we earn throughout this whole match from round 1 to round 50? 45,000, 71,000, 92,000 from round 1 to round 50, that including the Dark Opses, of course. And then we got the Eat This calling card, the Power Tyrant calling card, the Kitted Out Master, Mastery calling card. Then we got the 500 kills of score streaks, 1 out of 5 tier calling card. Then we got the Violent Network camo for the DSW, or the DS20. And then obviously the new Dark Ops that we just unlocked, which we can already go ahead and head over into the challenges calling card tab, Dark Ops, and we can see it right there. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you made it to the end, you are an absolute legend. I appreciate it. I will see you guys in the next one. I am out. Peace.